Hello YouTubers, this is your boy Guru, back again with a new video. And today's video is on the Arctic region map on the south spawn. And today I'm going to talk about a little bit about the typical gameplay you will experience from the south spawn. If you take a look at our lineup today, pretty balanced, but the odds are quite against us. The enemy team seem to have quite a few more better players in greens. Now, as usual, on the south spawn, and especially on the heavy tank, you typically go down and push the south side for heavies. This is your absolute duty. But after you have won the south, you never go through that F9 corridor. Now, early in the game, you can see that they have slightly rushed it a bit. The AMX 5100 and the Panther 88 seem to have overextended themselves, and they will pay the price for it. We easily take them out. Now you notice that the enemy team only have these three tanks spotted. One of them is dead. This Panther will soon be dead too. And if you are paying attention, you will think something is not exactly right here, because only as you can see, only 5 of them are down here, which is the T-34 IS-6, the 112, AMX 5100, and the Panther 88. 2 of them are dead. Only left 3 of them. Now, I already know what's going on. They're going to make a push from the north. So what I'm going to do right now is take care of these guys. Now I know the rest of them are going to be able to take care of the IS-6 and the T-34. There's no need for that. I'm with my platoon mate in the E4, and he's pushed on, and I've told him in the voice chat to not push any further. Don't go up that ramp after they've destroyed the IS-6 and the T-34. The reason being is they're all going to be, let me pause this for a while. They're all going to be set up around here. As you can see, the RHM and T-54 have already set up camp here. They're going to kill everyone that climbs up this ramp here. The rest of them are probably up here, or TD up here, or behind here and here. Going up there would be detrimental to their health. I'm pretty sure that these guys are coming around here, and I'm right. So I make my way back to the base to support. Now the only guys out here are the Jackson T-34 85 and a T-34-3, a premium medium tank. That's certainly not enough. What I try to do here is take a shot while I make my way up next to that T-34-3 to help him out. He's not going to be able to last long if I don't make my way there soon. The score is 4-2, and we look like we're doing very well. But as you can see, the rest of the team have decided to try to push up that ramp and make it to their cap circle. The score is now 6-5. They have somewhat evened it up a little bit, because those guys keep pushing forward on the east side. They are just, giving themselves up to the enemy, who are just sniping them from around here. I made it in time to support the T-34-3, but unfortunately he does not survive long enough. So I use my experience and skill here to try to bounce and kill the enemy T-34-3. He's rushing me. I'm very lucky that he only came alone, and his friend in the WZ-131 did not support him, because if he did, they might have made pretty quick work of me. My platoon mate has gone up the middle to fight the T-44 and IC-152. Otherwise, we would have been flanked. This Pershing is doing a good job there, keeping me a little nervous. I've been set on fire by the WZ-131, and thank goodness I have the automatic extinguisher. He has missed his shot, and I will try to get him here. He's trying to zigzag, and I got a good hit on him. 433 on that last shot, and I take him out with this last bit. He makes a last attempt to try and get me. Now this Pershing, he could have come forward to help, but he would have been exposing himself. Thank goodness for the T-69 behind me. And even though I still have a good amount of HP, I still don't want to take unnecessary damage, because I do not know how much more work I'd have to do. I scope his commander's hatch, and I get a good hit from it, 352 damage on it. And while they are keeping them busy down the middle, I don't need to rush my shot on the Pershing and risk taking any more damage than I need to. I got his top of the turret again and finish him off. And right now my platoon mate, he is on very low health. I think the T-44 is going to take him out soon. So I try to make it there as quickly as I can to give him a hand. And looks like now we have a healthy lead, although they're pulling it back a little, but we basically took care of their attack on the west and the middle part. My platoon mate is lost, but I did manage to do 3,432 damage up to now, and the rest of them that continued to push on to the east side, going up the ramp, they've got taken out by some experienced players, some green players on the enemy team, which is the T-54 prototype, and in the RHM. Those are not bad players. They knew what they were doing, so they were just waiting for those guys to come up the ramp, and they get taken out one by one. It looks like my platoon mate is not died yet. Actually, he's still alive, but he's on very low health. So I make my way over back to where I started off this game, going down the southeasterly route. This is very typical gameplay for this map. You attack down southeasterly. Oh, he's running away, so I'm going to get a free shot. Oh, but I miss. Anyway, it's as I was saying, this is very typical gameplay if you are on the southwest spawn and in a heavy tank. You take care of everything. You take care of business on the southeastern side. And if they have not, they as in the enemy, and if the enemy has not committed themselves to the southern flank, then you should double back to your base to defend it, because that is where they most likely are. Now I know this from experience, that is why I headed back as soon as I saw that there was only like five of the enemy tanks on the southern side. This is from experience, and my experience also tells me after winning the southern side, you avoid going up this ramp unless you know where the rest of the enemy is. You notice I've stopped here and not pushed on because I do not want to go up there and get shot by the remaining Borsig and Dicker, which is probably waiting somewhere here, I would guess, or somewhere here. So I'm going to wait for the T-69 to give some spots. Once we have established where they are, then we will make our push. Because even if we push forward, we would like to know where the enemy tanks are so we can angle our approach accordingly to increase our chances of absorbing a hit or bouncing a hit. So we wait patiently because we still have 4 minutes on the clock. And we decide that we can wait no more, and the Dicker Max is spotted. Now, once I know it's spotted, immediately I realign my tank. I do want to go forward, but as soon as his gun is on me, well, I try to take a shot here before he leaves, or he comes back for some, so I get a nice shot. Now I turn my tank to try to face him in case he pops out and fires. The Borsig gets taken up by the IS-3, so there's only left the Dicker. Now, as you can see, even though I'm miles away, I still want some kind of angle. This is just habit from playing World of Tanks so long. You never face an enemy straight with your tank straight, exposing your lower half, unless of course you are in an IS-3. But when you're in any other type of tank, you never really want to face the enemy straight forward. You want to have some kind of angle. So anyway, that concludes the video. Now we shall have a look at the results, and I got a Mastery Ace Tanker badge, a host of other awards, cool headed, steel wall, and high caliber. I did 4,300 damage, and most of it was from when I went back to defend the cap. 1457 XP, very high XP, that's it, because very high damage. And here, as you can see, because when I went back to defend, I did my best to angle my tank against the enemy tanks that were shooting at me. I bounced and absorbed 2,840 damage, which is why I got the Ace Tanker. And with the premium and all that, I did 2,403 XP. And I think I must have fired some premium because I only made 61,000 profit after ammunition and repairs. So anyway, that was a typical South Spawn Arctic region gameplay. Of course, when I say typical, it doesn't mean it's exclusive. It doesn't happen all the time. You do need to keep an eye on the map, who is spotted and who isn't, before you make the decision whether to push on or to return back to base. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it gives you an idea of or a little bit of understanding on why I played the game that way. If it helped you out, please give the video a like, and if you want to see more videos, please give it a follow. I thank you very much. If you have any questions, I'd like to know your comments on the video and this particular gameplay and this particular map. So please leave a comment on the video, and I will respond to it as best I can. Thank you very much again, and see you on the battlefield. Bye.